everybody, I am back. I hope you had a wonderful Memorial Day weekend and got what you wanted out of the weekend and the week. I'm here, I just wanted to pop in really quickly and talk about something that's been coming up quite a bit with the people that I've been talking to. I don't know about you, but I wanted to talk about why it's so important that you be able to say no in order to even truly mean yes when you say yes, right? It's a little bit of a weird concept, but in my opinion, at least, it doesn't count when you say yes if you say yes to everything. And it certainly doesn't set you up for success. So I wanted to talk about that just a little bit. So the first thing here is that when you say yes to everything, you are setting yourself up for failure. You're setting yourself up to half-ass in all of the places. So nothing that really matters to you is going to get done the way that you want it to be done and the way that you want to be able to show up. And I know that's not what you're going for, so that's definitely not going to work out for you. I know that boundary setting is really difficult, and this is kind of just like in general, right? Like boundary setting with work, boundary setting in relationships, boundary setting in all of the places is stressful and hard, especially for those of us who have some of that people-pleasing stuff going on or feel like we should be able to do everything. So why aren't we? And why, I could, right? I won't sleep, but I definitely could do all of those things. The problem is that it's, again, right, this is another setup. It's a setup to damage our relationships, which is definitely not lovely. Damaged relationships don't feel great. And it also sets us up to experience resentment later on in our relationships, which, is just no fun. And carrying around resentment is pretty heavy, right? But the third thing that it sets us up for is actually burnout, right? And I'm sure this makes sense to a lot of you, but if you are dealing with difficulties like resentment in your relationships, if you're having issues in your relationships, if you are burnt out, right, long term, that shit's going to affect your productivity. So if you're just trying to get stuff done, in the short term, saying yes to everything might seem like a really good idea. And look, I believe in you. I think you could probably do it. And I think you could probably do a pretty damn good job too for a while. But you're not going to be able to do that great of a job forever, right? Eventually we have to be able to prioritize. And that means that we have to be able to set boundaries. Because if you are dealing with fights in your relationships, or if you're exhausting yourself, or if you're stretching yourself too thin, you're not going to be able to show up in the way that you want to be able to show up. Look, I know that you're a high achiever, and I know, again, I trust you. I believe that you're going to be able to do really well with all the things and all the places, for a little while. But this is a long game, right? This is like a marathon, not a sprint. And so being able to say no is absolutely instrumental in being able to ever actually say yes. So go ahead and I'm going to put a link in the comment section here to my free guide, which has all of the information that you might want to know. And I think I linked it somewhere else in here too, but I'm just for sake of ease, I'm going to link it in the comment section here. So if you want to download that free guide, go ahead and do that. And I think most of you are in the Facebook group already, but if you're not in the Facebook group, then you can join me there too. It's from Type A to Type B. I'll link that in the comments as well. Thanks. Bye.